WJZD Radio. When it's time to get your kids to childcare, you're going to need a place that goes beyond a commitment to safety, one that focuses on a warm, inclusive atmosphere, one that celebrates each child's unique qualities, where your child is safe, feels comfortable, and can express themselves, make friends, and of course, have fun. At Treasure Gems Child Care Center, we provide full-time, part-time, and coming soon overnight care for children whose parents work non-traditional hours. We meet children's basic needs, and we offer a variety of enrichment activities like music, art, and physical education. Stop by and see. We're at 17725 Inkster Road in Livonia, Michigan, or call 734-521-4648, or go to our website, wndr.school/treasuregems. We're open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. Book a tour with us. Your children are priceless, so give them a head start that they need at Treasure Gems. The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service takes care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home. 313-799-3476. At any season, the firm is on your side with expert lawn care, bush and tree service, debris and snow removal, with handyman services available upon request. The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service. Call 313-799-FIRM. That's 313-799-3476. Let the firm take care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home.
You've heard Now Listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
And it's that time. Time to open your eyes and say thank you before your feet even touch the floor. Good morning. Welcome to the best part of your day. The key to today is approach everything with a smile. It's going to be all right. Every challenge you might face, don't even think of it as a problem. It's a challenge. Good morning to Dawn. Okay, baby. Good morning, Stefan, and my man, Alvin. Thank you so much. Always on top of things. I have a tendency, a habit to leave the mic open when I'm working. And I'll start watching reels on YouTube, and you can hear them through the microphone. Thank you, Alvin, for reminding me. Did you just say thank you this morning? Thank you for opening your eyes. Thank you for thank him for allowing you to be a part of this day. Yeah, we are all sinners. Yes, we are. But he forgives us if we are faithful. Think of today as God saying, okay, we're going to start all over again. Just like he did yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. Just think of it that way. But you have to try. You have to strive to be better than you were yesterday. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZD Radio, Detroit.com. Good morning. This is The Rise and Grind. I'm Don Allen. And this hour, we're starting off with Hubert Laws. Got some Al Jarreau on the way. Joey Alexander, the impresario of the keyboards. Also, Grover Washington Jr. on the way. Gino Vanelli, Everett Harp, Gerard Gibbs, 480 East, Donald Byrd, and my man Demetrius Neighbors. Perfect way. What's up, Faye? This is how we start the day. And if you notice, I'm a little nasal. Yeah, I'm just getting over a cold. And it stuck with me all week. And it's just now going away. So I'm happy to say bye-bye. You know, I've been drinking tea. I'm still drinking. You don't touch my coffee. Y'all saw my post, okay? If you touch my coffee in the morning, I'm going to slap you so hard that Google won't be able to find you, okay? Yeah. What's happening, Gasson? Welcome to another amazing weekend in the Motor City. Carl, what's happening? Carl Bias is with us this morning. This is The Rise and Grind. Got a lot of stuff we want to talk about, as you know, or if you tune in with us every Saturday. Your daughter-in-law had her baby yesterday, number 15? Wait a minute, you got 15 grandchildren? You know, wow. Congratulations, Feifei. Yeah, a new one in that building. Absolutely, Alvin. That is what families do. And that's what we all have to do. Look out for each other. Vicky Howard Terry, what's up, sis? That's my baby sister, Vicky Howard Terry. We all have to look out for each other. I mean, check on each other, especially as the weather begins to get cooler. Eventually will become a cold morning. So we have to check on each other, especially those seniors out there. Seniors get overlooked so much, and it's terrible. Check on, if you know of a senior, if you have grandparents, even if you have parents or uncles or aunts, just check on them. Phenomenal Mommy, good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. And I just texted with Juan. He's on a photo shoot this morning, so he won't be with us. He might, you know how Juan is. He'll stick his head in. And I did get some news this morning that Foodie you can now, for those of you who enjoy Foodie, you can enjoy him Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You can enjoy him Friday and Saturday on One Media World Radio, that's Juan's station, and you can enjoy him on Sunday here at WJZD. We get ready to make Foodie busy. And the hot topic today, things you feel when you're in the wrong relationship. Hey, Lori, what's happening? Things you feel when you're in the wrong relationship. We're going to address that a little while. But before we do, you guys notice I've been staying away from politics and all of that. I encourage you guys to vote. It is mandatory. If you don't vote, I don't want to hear any complaints from you at all, okay? None. So you got to get up off your lazy butt. There are so many ways for you to cast your vote now. Absentee, you can do early voting, you can vote on the 5th of November, but it's imperative that you get out there and vote. I mean, you heard what the former president said about the city of Detroit. We're going to discuss that. Like I said, I normally stay away from politics because, that creates friction in conversation. And, I respect anybody's opinion. I may disagree with it, or I may agree with it. But I just, we have to discuss what this gentleman said about my hometown, and I don't appreciate that. Just like if somebody comes to me talking bad about you, I may not say nothing, but I will listen and be like, okay, what goes on in my mind is, so if you're talking to me about them, I wonder what you say about me to them. You see what I'm saying? Because if they talked about you to me, they're going to talk about me to them. You feel me? So I don't entertain that. And I'm not the guy that's going to, create no friction. I stay in my lane. I, step away from that. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Your man, Todd Allen, is here. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. I'm back. See, I told you just a second. I didn't want y'all to see that. Listen, guys. So, Mr. Trump came to Detroit this week, and he actually got on stage in front of a bunch of rich people. I'm guessing that they were rich. And he said, I don't know, everybody's told me, all around the country, and they're worried that their city is going to end up like Detroit. Lucky Chucky, what's happening? What's going on, Corey? Wasabi. This man said that everybody around the United States is worried that their city will turn out like Detroit. Clearly, this man doesn't understand that. Okay, was he here last year when we had the largest NFL draft party with no problems, not a one? Did he was in Detroit. I'm sure he saw that brand new skyscraper going up in downtown Detroit, the tallest one in the city of Detroit. Did he go through the neighborhoods and see all the new buildings and all the rebuilt buildings? Okay, I'm saying Pidgeybit 5 voice. Okay, who are you? Give me a name. I see somebody's name trying to get in here. Yeah, the man is the Pigbit 5. Okay, so I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do, Mr. Pigbit, Mr. or Mrs. Pigbit. We're gonna bring you in, and are you there? Say something.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Let me turn it up a little bit. Say something again.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
I heard you say yep. That's it. You're gonna have to speak up a little bit.
Hello.
I can only say YT voice. Hi. Okay, well, since you're going to type, I can read what you're going to say, okay? Okay, I'll read what you have to say, but because I want to give both sides equal time. If you are pro-Trump, if you are pro-Harris, ooh, a radio. There's somebody trying to get in, and I'm trying to be fair about this. But anyway, like I was saying, you saw a radio stream. You didn't know it was our radio stream. Okay. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Pigbit 5. Or Piggybit. Is it Piggybit? Okay, she's gone. He or she is gone. Okay. Anyway. Morning, Cheryl. I almost took a live call. I don't know who that person was or where they came from. Anyway, this person was dissing my hometown. He was dissing our hometown. And Detroit is, for those of you who have never been to Detroit, we do urge you to visit us. It is an amazing city. It is the only city where you can look south into Canada, okay? Aside from all of that, we have our crime is down, way down, and don't trip because, y'all might hear some bad things going on about Detroit and all that good stuff. But listen, I've lived in like 6 or 7 different cities doing radio, and I'm not going to mention the names of the cities, but several of them, there was not a day that I couldn't turn the TV on and hear 5 people got killed and this isn't that. So it's murder. Violence is everywhere, unfortunately. But our numbers are down. Good morning, G-Hem. We're talking about what that man said. Hey, Victoria Alexis, how you doing, darling? We're talking about what that man said about our city. Clearly, he does not see the job growth that's occurring in Detroit. He does not see the rebuild that's going on. That's been going on in Detroit. And he gonna come in and bring his fake tan self up in here and dog my city. I don't appreciate that, I don't go down to Florida saying bad things as much as, they got their own mountain of problems down there right now, And I wonder how much he has contributed to the rebuild of Florida since he's got that big, beautiful mansion and estate going on down there. How much money has he, taken and said, well, it's a bad thing going on down there. And I think here's $1 million or $10 million to rebuild. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to leave that up to the state, to taxpayers. Corey enlightened me on something yesterday. He said, are you listening? I want you guys to listen to this. Please hear this. We pay 37.5% in taxes every freaking year. 37.5% in taxes every year. While the rich pay 5% or less. Okay? 5% or less. This is beyond not fair. And this is what this man brings to the table. And what tickles me and saddens me at the same time is that there are some folk that look like me that really support this. And one brother actually walked up to me and said, well, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I know when he was in office, my stocks went up. I was like, Fool, you ain't got no stocks. I don't care what you own. You don't have any stocks because if your stocks was doing anything from the get-go, you wouldn't be working where you're working. So don't hand me about your stock options and all the rest of that. If your stocks ain't getting you a Bentley, it's not getting you where you want to go so you can retire, shut the hell up. Just shut up with that noise. This man hasn't told the truth since day one. I mean, they're politicians. None of them really tell 100% the truth. But he takes lying to a whole new level. Jihan says he knows what's going on here, but he only talks bad about Democratic states and cities. You know, it's amazing. And these brain dead individuals, and I said it, brain dead individuals seem to soak up that. And the ones that do soak it up especially are the rich people, because they know that if he gets in, he's going to let them, ride those tax codes so that they can continue to pay 5% in taxes. Good morning, Rhonda Beatty. What's up, baby? Did you make breakfast? Me and Dawn coming over. Mark Mix, what's happening? But when are we going to think on our own? If you don't believe what I'm saying, do your own research. I have always urged you to do your own research since day one, have I not? I have urged you to do your own research. This man is a convicted felon. Did we forget about January 6th? Did we forget about how he tried to cover up COVID? Y'all do remember take a shot of bleach and shine an ultraviolet light up your ass. That's what he said. Good morning, Mom. I love you. Dawn, Mom's listening. John B., how you doing, bro? We are talking politics, something I very rarely do. It is vital that you get out there and you vote. I don't care if you absentee vote, you early vote, or walk in on November 5th. Get your behind out there and vote. If you do not vote, you have no right to complain, okay? It is imperative. Corey says he lies for a living while others work for a living. Bingo. Quite frankly, between me and you guys, I don't think he's still a billionaire. I don't. With all the fines that he's had to pay and attorney's fees he's had to pay, And incidentally, when he was president and all those golf outings you saw him taking, he took them at his golf courses, right? And he charged the government, whenever he went to his golf course. And he also charged all the Secret Service, if they wanted water, $5 a bottle. Boom. And we can't, like Dawn says, we cannot forget the number of bankruptcies this man has had. How the hell you going to run a country? You can't run a business. And if you don't believe me, I can prove it to you right now. Go to Las Vegas and go to Trump Tower, or go to the Trump Casino. The dirtiest, filthiest, emptiest casino in Las Vegas is Trump's. And it's a weak, example, but it's an example nonetheless. This is Grover Washington, Summer Nights. You're not going to see that for a while. My mom is 87 and she voted, so why don't you? And if my mom can get 87 years my mom is. She just had a birthday October 2nd. Everybody say happy birthday to my mom, incidentally. Happy belated birthday. Y'all can type it in. She's going to see it. And if she don't, I'll tell her anyway. But my mom is 87 years old, okay? She voted. You have no excuse. You have no excuse. Rhonda Beatty says, my kitchen is clean as a whistle. Congrats on oh, thank you. Wait a minute. This is Juan calling me up. Wait a minute. Juan, I'm on the air, right?
You on the air?
I'm on the air right now, and I got the phone up to the mic, so you behave what you say.
I knew you was going to do that. I just want to let everybody know I would be there if I could today. I'm on a film shoot, and so I'm not able to be there today.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations on having foodie on Friday and Saturdays.
Oh, yeah. That's sweet.
We're going to have a full weekend of foodie. That's going to be dope.
Foodie Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday on yours.
Yeah, a full weekend, baby. That's how it's going to roll.
Get all the foodie you want.
You can get foodie all day and well, not all day, but all night for sure.
Well, all night, yeah.
But we talking politics. I wish you was here, man, because we just burning up that man for dogging our city.
Well, you know what? He didn't say anything that we haven't said about our city. So that's just one.
Okay, wait a minute. Dawn said hi, Juan.
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
Yeah, y'all need to quit.
I can do it through the phone too.
And Rhonda Beatty says, "Congrats, Juan." Yeah, you can congratulate both of us. Well, we've been had him, but we spreading some foodie around the country, around the world.
Yeah, spreading foodie around the world.
Yeah, and tell my mama happy birthday. Her birthday was October 2nd.
Oh, happy birthday, Mama.
There you go.
And then tell First Lady happy birthday because her birthday was Thursday.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, First Lady, little sis.
Yeah, that's because that's why I said that thing I said about Libras anyway.
Well, look, you get back to your shoot, and I'm going to get back to my show, and we're going to continue. Wait a minute. My mama said, don't be talking so sexy to her girl. She talking about, don't be talking sexy to Dawn. You heard that, Dawn? Wait a minute. Juan is speechless. Are you still there? No, he's gone. Okay. Don't worry, Mom. I'm going to tell him. Yeah, but I mean, there's no reason for you guys not to get out and vote. It is imperative now. And besides, think of the historical impact. The first woman president. And not only is she the woman president, she is a woman of color. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be amazing, and I don't want you guys walking around and, gloating. Yeah, you can be happy. Mom, everybody is saying happy birthday to you. I mean, wow. Hey, April Cook. And Michelle Taylor Mercer said happy birthday to my mom. Thank you. And she thanks you. But it is imperative. We cannot let, number one, my folks in Detroit, we already know he ain't going to win Detroit. We hands down. Now, I wish we could spread that around. Joyce Bullock, viewing from Durham, North Carolina. Have a blessed day as well. Thank you so much. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. And I just had to unload all of that. I had to get that off my chest because when I heard him say that, it just burned me up. If you didn't hear what the man said, he said he was going around the country. Everyone is worried. We don't want our city turning into like Detroit. These are they who have never been to this city. I remember my mom and I went to Colorado for Thanksgiving with my brother. And I was reading the morning paper there. And it was right around, we went early. It was right around, I think it's Halloween, October 31st. And some guy wrote an article in their little paper way up in Alamosa, Colorado, how Detroit had an annual thing that we did where we burned the city down every Halloween. He's talking about Devil's Night. And we had stopped that for like 20 years beyond the time that I read this. So here's a guy who's clearly never been to Detroit in his life or her life, yet they're going to comment on something they know not about. Now, being from Detroit and being in their little humble town, I decided to call and leave a message, because it was on a Saturday when I read it. I went off on him. I was like, listen, I'm from Detroit, and I don't appreciate what you're saying about it. You're talking about Devil's Night, and we no longer do that. It's been 20 years since we did that. So why don't you do some research before you put nonsense in your local paper, okay? Otherwise, I'll be contacting your editor, and we can discuss it, all three of us. Hey, Sean Keaton. This is my man, Jared Lawson. He's coming to town. Footsteps in the dark. On a beautiful Saturday morning, you better dress up a little warm today. It's going to be around 65. It was 78 yesterday, and now it's going to be 65. Welcome to the Rise and Grind. Welcome to the Motor City. But my point is this. If you want the rich people that are paying 5% in taxes, while you're paying 37.5% in taxes, if you want it to stay the same or get worse, go ahead and vote for Agent Orange. Don says, great pumpkins, exact words. The whole country will be like, you want to know the truth? It'll be like Detroit. The Republican presidential nominee said, our whole country will end up being like Detroit if she's your president. I hope so. Because Detroit has been strong all the time. And we're getting stronger. And we are getting bigger. And we're getting better. And we're getting cleaner. And we're just polishing all shiny new. Cheryl Smith says, thought he said it would happen if we vote for Harris. He's trying to bring back the bad reputation made up in Detroit. He sees Harris support in Detroit. That's right. And yeah, I'm for Harris. I am for her. I'm for anybody against him. Let's put it that way. Now, I got one more thing to say about this political situation. Shout out to everybody like myself who is tired of every commercial on the damn television being political. Well, this person did that. She's lying. This person did that. You know, are y'all tired of this? I'll be glad when the election's over. I want you to do this. Do yourself a service. I want you to get you a pad or a piece of paper today. Do it today. And decide who you're going to vote for. Write their names down. Kamala Harris for president. Miss Slotkin for whatever she's running for. And that sort of thing. I want you to write it down. You know why I say this? The reason why I say this is because for years, many of us, I can remember who I want. No, you can't. Once you get in there and you look at that ballot, you're going to have a brain fart. And you're not going to know, who did I say I was going to vote for Congress? Who was I going to vote for this or for that? Please write it down. That way, when you get in front of that little thing, you can open up your little paper and go boop, 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 boop. I'm done. You've done your research. You know, make sure you do your research, you write it down, and you go in the booth. It won't take forever to do it because you already got it written down. You can prop it up in front of you and be like, okay, I'm going to that for this one, that for that. And double check your work. Make sure you don't, you know, screw up and vote for the wrong person, or you don't mess up and, you know, vote for the wrong party. Sean says she tired of it too. Vicky already voted. Oh yeah, I did see that one. That was dope. Dawn and I saw it last night. Dawn dropped her absentee ballot off 2 weeks ago. Alvin said, word on the ads, media time is money. Couldn't that money be better used? Absolutely. Because the only people that are, you know, has something to gain from this political battle, aside from the politicians, are the production houses that produce those spots. Because if you think those spots aren't going for $50,000 to $60,000 for every 30 seconds that you see it, you're wrong. Now here's the fun fact. If you do one for Harris on Channel 7, you got to do one for Trump on Channel 7. So they both utilize that. You can't do one and not do the other. So they just make big bank on that. Top getting in line and fall in line Democrats. Cheryl said, tired of the ads, and every time I pick up my phone, I see Trump. Oh, God. I sent my absentee ballot 2 weeks ago and had to research some of the candidates on the ballot. Absolutely. Very good, Sean. Perfect. You did perfect. You know. And now this is a funny thing. This is funny to me. Are you guys getting texts? Don, this is Kamala. Can you send me $40 for this big, you know, political push? I'm like, Kamala, how did she get my number? Tell you what, man, what I did, I responded, Kamala, it's Don. If you come by the house, I got $40 for you. Now, if I see a black stretch limo and I see her come out and get the $40, she can have it. But I'm not sending no money through the mail for none of that garbage. But if Kamala come to the door, she got $40 coming from me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna round it up to an even 60. Give her 3 crisp 20s. John know what I'm talking about. He's like, yep. That's Q Butler, what's happening? And Carmichael, what's happening, baby? And Les, I was gonna call. I did try to call you the other day and left a message. Jared Lawson on his way to Detroit. I remember WJZD Radio sold that show out at one mic. However, they're not pushing it. We're not gonna be there this time. We might go see the show, but I won't be the MC. And incidentally, I got to thank all of you guys for the wonderful comments and, the acknowledgments. I won an award for 47 years in radio, and they gave it to me on stage at the Fox Theater. Me, Ralph Armstrong, and Baker's Keyboard Lounge during the Najee concert. I emceed the show, and it was a magnificent show, and they surprised me with it. And I was just taken. I was speechless for the first time in my life, My little sister said, yep, and you were speechless, and it's pretty amazing, because I always got something to say. Carmichael getting them texts, too. He said, she pull up on me, I definitely got 40. Mark, my man, he was like, she pull up on me, I got 40 for you. You see, Trey Russell, good morning. What's happening? You guys are reformed this morning. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And that's the second award I've ever received. I got one for being the who's who in Detroit, people to know. Me and the boss lady, Dawn, they're starting to use words like power couple. It's wonderful being on a strong team. And they told Dawn 5 minutes before she gave me the award. I turned to my left, and here she come walking out with my plaque. It was amazing. But I'm physically done with. Come on November 5th. Let's just get it done, get it over with, and we can move on to more important things. Okay, now it's 9:30 in the morning. Here is your hot topic for today, and since I got all of y'all all around the world listening in, thanks to Noel Love for giving me this idea. Thank you, Les. Ask people if they don't like red-headed clowns and don't vote for Trump. Thank you. Thank you, Les. Things you feel when you're in the wrong relationship. That is the hot topic today. Now, I've been in a bad relationship or two in my life. And you have there's an anxiety level because you know that you're not supposed to be in there, but for whatever reason you stay. You tolerate it as long as you can, and albeit could it be the sex, could it be that person's spoiling you, but they're just a real pain in the ass, and they bring drama, they bring disruption into your life. All you want to do after a hard day's work is come home and just chillax. And they waiting waiting right at the crib to argue with you. So what are the things that you feel when you are in the wrong relationship? Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Barbara, how you doing, dear? This is the Rise and Grind topic: lack of love, anxiety, insignificance, uncomfortable, lonely, exhausted, physical and emotional pain, disrespect, disappointment, doubt, manipulation, insecurity, loss of self, and danger. Ooh, phenomenal. Mommy knocked the ball out the park. These are things that you feel when you're in the wrong relationship. If you can't wake up, open your eyes in the morning, and right after you say, thank you, God, for opening my eyes, if you can't roll over and look at that person while they're sleeping and say, God, thank you for this person. Maybe give them a kiss on the forehead. Don't kiss them on the lips. They got that morning breath. I'm just saying. Rhonda says, I feel you. You might as well press mute on your TV during the commercial break. I'm sick of them. This is my man, Everett Harp. It's called Better Days. It's going to be a magnificent day today. I don't know what you got planned. Me and Dawn got to make a run, and then it's all football, baby. I think, if she let me. But some of the things that you feel when you're in the wrong relationship. You know what I did? I was in the wrong relationship at one particular time. I've been here 64 years, all right? Y'all guess wherever y'all want to guess. I actually knew I was in not where I was supposed to be, and I prayed on it. I'm going to show you how prayer changes things. I prayed to God. I was like, Lord, you know, I know I'm not supposed to be here. If you show me the door, open the door, I'll walk through, and I promise you I won't come back. That next day, God had that door wide open. It was like, I'm like, wow, you just showing off, ain't you? And me being a man of my word, I walked through, haven't looked back since, and I'm a better man for it. Oh yeah, absolutely, Rhonda. You be patient, baby. Pray to God that he finds you and make yourself. Now, bear in mind, Rhonda, when that good man comes, you have to be open to what, you know, a conversation. Ladies, always converse with the man. And I'm not saying one conversation, I'm not saying two. It's going to take quite a few conversations before you sift through all that BS that he's going to shovel, because you don't get the right man on the first try. We all know that. G. Hen says, you feel stuck, especially if you have certain obligations. Ooh, spit that one, G. Good morning, Bar. Congratulations on the award. Too much stress being in a bad relationship. Amen to that. John B. says, she won't be letting you watch football because she had the day planned out. You stupid, John. Cheryl agrees with phenomenal mommy. That gut feeling is your intuition constantly telling you, don't ignore it. Absolutely, mommy. Mommy been there before. Me and mommy been there before. Not, of course, not together, but she's been there before, you know, and you got to follow your instincts, you know. See a situation not only with your eyes, but with your ears and your heart and your common sense. And it's challenging sometimes for some of you because common sense ain't common. Gene Edwards, good morning. And you guys can check out my man Gene Edwards tonight at 10 p.m. Rhonda says, you are so blessed to have Dawn E. Webb. I know that. You know how long I've been knowing Dawn? We both worked at Northland together. That's how long I've known Dawn. And see, Les understands. Les said, man, I prayed exactly like that, and God answered. See? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? We can have some church. I ain't scared. I mean, I'm going to say one more thing. I'm going to read some of these. BS is deep out here now. I need the realness to be present. Mark Mix says, ladies, let your guard down a little. Very true. Juan says, most women can't let the right man be in their lives because they're too busy trying to choose their type and not the heart. Ooh, Juan, you need to be on this radio show. Thank you, Les. I agree with Rhonda. I'm patiently waiting on God. I remember when that door was open for you. You didn't walk through. You ran through it. See, G was around when that happened. Yeah, but going back to what Mark Mix said, ladies, sometimes you got to let your guard down a little bit because all of us ain't lying, okay? All guys aren't lying. Yep. All of us, all guys aren't lying to you. But see, this is why it takes more than one conversation to get to know a person. Because I'm going to tell you something about a person who lies, and this goes both ways on both sides of the street, ladies and guys. If you let a person talk long enough, they're going to contradict themselves. And when that contradiction happens, just, say, just don't throw it back in their face. When a person's lying to you, look them dead in the eye. Don't give them any response. Say, I see. Because I'm good at that now, But I can see some BS coming my way from a block and a half away, sometimes a mile, and I'll sit there, really? Okay. You have to learn to do always, and a lot of you guys understand me when I say this, and you've heard me say it before, grown folks do grown folk trying to keep it clean. My mama's listening. But sometimes you don't have to acknowledge a person's lie. You don't. You just listen and let them think they're getting over on you. Life is so much easier when you tell the truth to a person, and it may be painful. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that sometimes telling the truth doesn't hurt. It does hurt sometimes. But I will respect you more if you tell me the truth than if you told me a lie and I either know you're lying or I find out later that you're lying to me or have lied to me. And believe me, a lot of folks have lied to me in my small circle that I keep, and I don't say anything about it. I don't. I'm like, okay. I just sidestep the problem, Don says, when you've been hurt so many times in relationships, it's not that easy to let the guard down and trust someone. Yeah, but you got to. You got to step out on faith. But you have to be careful. Don't let a person, I ain't saying let a person take advantage of you. Don't let a person do that. Okay? You have to be smart. We are all adults. There are no kids listening to this. I know there's no kids listening to this because I'm not playing no rap music. I'm not playing, the rappers and the pop artists. I ain't playing Taylor Swift and none of that. So, I'm pretty sure there are no kids listening to this. Okay? Wow, you guys are really responding to this. Good morning, Babu. How are you, darling? Over in Switzerland, thank you so much for checking us out. We are streaming 24 hours a day worldwide. Oh, I would love for you to send me a picture from Switzerland. I always wanted to go there. I just got my new passport. Baby, it's on. Babu says we have trust issues, and a lot of you guys do. It's not just women who have trust issues. Men have trust issues. When you've been hurt severely, you put your all into a relationship and a person violates that trust. It's challenging for the next person. But here's the fun fact about life. You cannot blame or hold that new person responsible for the BS that you went through with the previous person. Are you feeling me on this one? It's not fair to the new person, and then the new person may not stick around long because you got trust issues. I'm gonna give you an example. And the beautiful part about that's why me and Dawn work so well together. You guys can see me and Dawn everywhere. We are backstage here and there at concerts, at festivals, and all the rest of that. But on certain days, Dawn will be like, oh, I'm going to be with the crew. We're doing brunch. And I'm like, hey, have at it. Have fun. And she'll go off on her own and do her thing. And I'll go off on my own and do my thing, And I don't worry about what she's going to do when she's not with me. Because let me tell you something. A person's going to do what they want to do, whether I want them to do it or not. Am I right? That's what trust is all about, Likewise, she'll be like, if I told her, like, baby, I'm me and Vince and Corey and Ray, we going out hanging out. It ain't gonna never happen because they're all henpecked. They can't go out without their women. I'm about to hear it from all three of them. But anyway, but if I told her that, she'll be like, go have fun, see you when you get back. But that's the beauty of a relationship. And Babu says she can smell it before the lie comes out. Boy, them boys talking shit over there in Switzerland, aren't they? April Cook says she's patiently waiting and loving on me in the meantime. That's a good thing. you definitely have to love yourself. Spoil yourself, ladies and fellas. I mean, you know how I spoil myself? I go shopping. You know, I'm a shopaholic, and Dawn to tell you, I probably got more shoes than most of y'all combined. Juan says they'll friend zone the good men and let the wrong guy blow their back out. When their backs are tired, then they want the man in the friend zone to treat them like a lady. Exactly. I've been in that position as well, you know, and here's the problem. Ladies, whether guys believe it or not, you guys control this because you can pick and choose. Guys can't. Ladies choose guys. Guys don't choose ladies. We might think we do, but we don't. And once a lady has chosen a prospective man, the problem then becomes, are you screening this guy correctly? And there's no better way to put it. You have to screen a person. You just can't, he fine, he dressed good, he drive brand new Maybach, and, you know, and then he took me shopping. That's all BS. That's all superficial bull, okay? Because, see, I don't know about y'all, but I'm more interested in what's between a person's ears than between their legs. Later for that. We are too old for the childishness, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and that goes both ways. You know, we are all breathing the same air, and we have to start thinking and making better decisions in terms of who you want to be with. Quit looking. I'm going to tell you something about a fine face. A fine face will grow old and get wrinkles, you know. I'm gonna tell you something about a fine body. Gravity pulls a fine body down. You know them perky little, gravity pull them suckers down. And just same thing with men, you know. Y'all, I'm telling you stuff that you already know. Rhonda, you nailed it. Truth sets your conscience free. And listen with your ears and your brain, not with your heart. The heart will deceive you. It will. You know, it will allow you to hear what you want to hear. You know, baby, I'm going out. I'll be back in a little while. You know, and your heart hears, he's coming right back. But your mind, because he's done it before, a little while could be 3 days. Know your partner. You know, you have to watch him. I'm not saying don't trust them. Just watch them. Let them do as they please. Let them go. And if the old saying, if he comes back, he's yours. If he doesn't, he never was. That is a fact. Noel Love, we started talking about things you feel when you're in the wrong relationship. Thank you so much, Noel. I see you watching, baby. David Langford. And Babu says she trusts actions, not words. Babu, you're going to have to shoot a picture of Switzerland. I got to see it. Selena, what's happening, baby? Selena says you can always get the body tightened up. Yeah, but, you know, come on, Selena. You can always go get a facelift and have your face, you know, looking like Dick Clark or the Joker, and that permanent smile. It just doesn't work. Joyce says, I know what you're talking about, but one thing about it, I know how to keep it moving. But see, here's the thing. Mistakes do happen in this life. So people make mistakes. Fellas, if she says something happened, okay, the first time, I'm going to give it to you. Baby, I'm so sorry I couldn't make it, but I was having problems with my car. And then later that day, her car's in the driveway. And I'm not going to be the one to say, go on and start it up. Let me see what the problem is. Well, I had it fixed. Okay, fine. Okay, that you used that one once. If that same problem comes back 3 days later, and then I come over and the car's back in the driveway, now radar's going up, right? So these are signs. These are, you know, things you feel when something's not right. Are we on the same page? I'm not using this as a part of my own personal experience. I'm just using that as an example. Same thing with you, ladies. Baby, I'm sorry I couldn't make it over to your thing, you know, because, you know, I had to, you know, my truck was breaking up, acting up and whatnot. You get over there and that truck working fine. Give it to him the first time. Give it to him. I'm going to give you that one. Give it to him the second time. If you happen to come in and you see a receipt laying around for a truck repair, okay, maybe it was telling the truth, you know. But if it's a consistent problem, either you buy a new damn truck or where's your car breakdown at, baby? I'm on my way to get you. I'll take care of that. You know, there's always ways around things. Let's see. I mean, you have to understand, folks, that we are too old to be playing these BS games, you know. And I'm so happy I don't have to go through it anymore. Wait a minute. Vince say, what? Oh, Vince, you forgot. You didn't hear what I said about you earlier. And Juan said, whoa. Corey said, I heard that. And Dawn laughing at you, Vince. Gasser says negativity is easy and it breeds insecurity. No, lying breeds insecurities. Phenomenal Mommy says, I had trust issues, but now I trust 100%. I trust people to be who they are. If you lie, I trust you're a liar. If you steal, I trust you're a thief, etc. Bump what they say. I watch what you do. Boom! That part, Mommy. Tell them about it. Dawn says, I thought men were the hunters, and women were the prey. Is that not true? Actually, in a manner of speaking, men are hunters, and then they are not. Because, once again, the ladies choose the men. The men don't choose the ladies. We might think we choose them, you know. And see, if ladies permit a man to do certain things, you know, if it permit him to do something physical, that's consensual. If they don't, if they say no and the guy takes it, that's rape. So the lady controls that. Am I correct? You know, am I right on this? Am I making sense here? This is we getting it on this morning on the Rise and Grind. I don't know what nobody else is saying, but we getting it in today. Let's see. Wait a minute. What's Juan saying? I'm interested in what's between their legs because that's what helps them get on the team. No, that don't help them get on the team. Juan talking smack. Juan said, I'm interested in what's between their legs because that's what helps them get on the team. No, baby. You go ahead and you jump between those legs if you want. You come out and your pee-pee burn. Barbara says, I was in love with a crackhead and didn't know it. But baby, when I found out it, I was done. Whoa. Babu says, I trust action, not words. Let's see, I'm trying to catch up. Great day, loves. Great day to you too, Noel. And it was Noel Love who gave me this topic, you know. But Noel always comes up with great stuff, you know. And Noel's just so highly adaptive and intelligent in these areas. That was music from 480 East. It's called Last Flight to L.A. Let's see. Selena said, watch out for the red flags. That is imperative. Watching out for red flags is paramount. You better. If you go through it blind, you get what you get. Dawn says intuition. Babu says, I always trust my gut feeling. It speaks from my soul. Have mercy. Go on ahead, Babu. Corey says, best rule, inspect what you expect. Ooh, I like that one. Every now and then, Corey come out with a good one. Juan said, you old? I am old, and I'm happy. Babu says, ignoring the red flags will cost you later. Cheryl says, courtship is taking the time to really get to know him before opening your heart and legs to him. The wrong choice can be depressing and disappointing. Very true. We need to post that one because Cheryl nailed that one. I want y'all to read this. I'm putting it on screen. Barbara says, I was in with an undercraft. Okay, yeah, we read that one already. Let's see. Dawn says there are so many women who have become the hunters these days. Yep. And that's very true. Sheehan said it's been said that women choose who they have sex with and men choose who they marry. Yeah, that's true as well. Juan ain't got no sense. I wish you were on screen with me, Juan. Juan says, I didn't say every set of legs, just the ones I like. Even the ones you like can make your pee-pee burn. Mm-hmm. Yep. But are men the hunters? Are they? Are they? I don't think so. I don't think the men are hunters anymore. You know? Oh, wait a minute. Babu sent me a photo. Oh, my God. Thank you, Babu. Oh, my God. She sent me pictures of Switzerland, and this stuff is simply amazing. Oh, my. And a sunset. That's in Zurich? Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Babu. I mean, if you guys could see the picture she sent me, I mean, she sent me a picture of a beautiful sunset in Zurich. And then there's a bridge and a little river running under it and with a cathedral in the background. Oh, yeah. But anyway, are men the hunters nowadays? I think not. I think we're both searching, men and women. We're both searching for that right person. And in doing so, imagine this. First, let me get this off screen. Imagine this. We're in a big room. We're down at Cobo Center at Huntington Place. And there's a bazillion people in the room. And you are looking for that one individual. And you're on the other side of the room from that one individual. You know how long it would take you to find them, if you find them at all? So how do you find them? I'll tell you how. You relax. You sit down, and you let that person come to you. If it's meant for you to be with that person, you'll find them. You know, say, let's use me and Dawn as an example. Huntington Place, 5,000 people in the room. And I'm looking for her. I know what she looks like, but I don't know her. But I want to get to know her. So, she texts me and says, I'm in the room. I'm like, sit down. Sit down. What are you wearing? I'll find out what she's wearing and find out what area you're in. Sit down. I'll find you. You know. Same thing with women. I mean, come on, ladies. Nowadays, it's fair for you guys to seek out, if you're seeking out your man, you're in that room, say, hey, we met, you know, we've texted each other, we've spoken on the phone, now we're in the same room and it's a bazillion people in here. Baby, have a seat, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. No, I'm not hunting, I'm using us as an example, you know, and that could go either way, Dawn, that could go either way. When did it change men stop being? When did it change that men stop being the hunter? First of all, let's stop using the term hunter. You know, when you're seeking someone, you are pursuing that person. Am I right? Well, this is Demetrius Neighbors. Here's to you, Duke. I love the vibe on this one. Detroit's own Demetrius Neighbors. And we are at the end of our hour. Oh, man. I was having so much fun, but I got to go. Thank you, Babu. I saw the pictures. Those are amazing. G. Henderson said, well, speaking from the DJ's point of view. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Babu, for those beautiful pictures. You know. Selena Dawkins says, my husband pulled me over. I love her husband. He's so mild-mannered and chill. He is cool people. Listen, guys, Carla Pace, you in late. You know, I might tell y'all what, I'm going to spill over into the next hour. I've slipped a pre-recorded set in for next hour, but I might spill over into it. Carla Pace is with us. I got to call you, Carla, because we need to talk. I know you got that new joint. You got to resend it to me. How are you, sis, little sister? Now, Carla's married, and her husband's a G. This dude is G'd up, got the beard, always G'd up when I see him. We're going to talk about how y'all met, and, you know, and that sort of deal. We're going to do that. Let's do that on Monday. We can carry this over because this is a good conversation. Yeah. Because we started off talking about things you feel when you're in the wrong relationship. And so many people want to know how to find that person. Then we branched off on, well, who's hunting who? You know, is it the man hunting the woman or the woman hunting the man? You know, so let's get back on this on Monday. How about that? Monday at 9 o'clock, we're going to do the Rise and Grind all over again, baby. I want you guys to spread it with your friends. Share us. There's Jazz 24/7, 365. Count them if you ain't got nothing to do. I want you to go out and make it a great day on purpose. Be the blessing that you know you will opened your eyes to be. That's Q says, when in a relationship, don't put expectations on someone else that you're not willing to comply with yourself. Ooh, spit that, Les. Les, join us back on Monday, 9 a.m. We'll be right here. Make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. Don't forget, Kyle Lamont's on this afternoon, 2 o'clock with the afternoon drive. And we'll be right here doing it all over again. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a great day on purpose. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZD Radio Detroit.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend. Dress warm. It's a little cold outside in Detroit. Shout out to everybody who voting for Harris. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, I should. The hell with it. I know, yeah, for those of you ladies and men who have little kids, you'll hear a new commercial on WJZD, Treasured Gems. Deandra, I met her. She's a friend of mine. She has a wonderful little spot. If you got kids that you really want to feel secure that they're, someplace safe, and they'll learn something, and they get exercise, and they have arts and crafts and all of that. Check out that commercial, Treasured Gems. We run it every hour. WJZD Radio Detroit.com. Have a great day.